Hi guys, this is Bezele of Tech. Welcome to the CSS course. So right now we're still going to use that particular folder that we created for our HTML course. So that's the particular folder we're going to use, this HTML course folder on my PC, and I'm sure you guys have created this also. So right now I'm going to right click and open this with Visual Studio Code. So I'm opening it with Visual Studio Code. So it's been opened. So we've created website.html, course project.html. So right now, I want us to create another index.html file. So let's create another index.html file. So I'm going to name this index.html. And also let me create another file of style.css. So first thing first, what is CSS? CSS is a word cascading style sheet. So CSS is what we use in styling our HTML tags on our web page. So let's go to our web page and look at the function of CSS. This particular thing that we've done, this color, this, can actually be done by using the word cascading style sheet, that's CSS. CSS also have different properties that you can also specify while you are trying to make some changes to the HTML document. So let me go to the web and search CSS, MDN docs. So why I'm showing you guys how to do this is because as a web developer or software engineer, you must know how to use documentation. So right now, looking at it on MDN Web Docs, is a style sheet language used to describe the presentation of a document written in HTML. CSS describes how elements should be rendered on screen, paper, in speech, or other media. So presently, there are different versions of CSS, CSS3 and CSS4. So we are going to check all these and see how CSS is being used. So first of all, right away, let's create an HTML tag, an HTML document page here. So I'm going to press this and tab. So right now, so let me change this title here to HTML and CSS, HTML and CSS practice. So there are three ways of writing CSS. The first way of writing CSS is inline style. The second way is internal style, and the third way is external style. I'm going to give you the limitations of the inline style and also the limitation of the word internal style. The best way to write CSS is by creating the word external file that is different from the word index.html file and referencing it. So I'm going to show you guys all that practice right away. So first of all, let me create an heading tag, h1, and I'm going to say what is HTML. What is HTML? So right away, so let me create another paragraph tag. You guys know what the paragraph tag is being used for, and I'm very sure you guys understand that. So right now, let me go and search what is HTML. What is HTML? So I'm just going to copy some information that I seen on the web page. Yeah, either MDN docs or no. Let me go back to this information here is just too short. Let me go to MDN docs. So we are going to copy the info that we are seeing here. What is HTML? So let's copy this information here. Control C. And I'm going to come to this place. I'm going to paste the info here. Save. So after copying this, let's go back to the web page. And right now, let's look at any other information we can add here. So we can say h2, h2, h2. I see HTML consists of. So I didn't use this particular this thing I'm using. Let me give UL. This is used for listing. The UL tag. So this UL means unordered list. So I'm going to have li one. Let me name it consist of opening tag. Opening tag. Li closing tag. So right away, let's preview this on our browser. Opening with live server. This is what we've actually written. Let me market this. So right now, this is what we are seeing. This is the info we are seeing. So right now, I want to put in practice how the inline styling in CSS work. So let's assume that I want the background of this place to be red or yellow. So I'm going to write style. I'm going to write background color. So let me give this yellow. Save. So you are seeing it directly. The background of this web document is what's yellow because I've actually specified in the inline element that should be what's yellow. So let me put this to the center. Style. Now I'm going to put text align. Text align. Center. Center. So you are seeing it. It's being moved to the center. It's being moved to the center. So let me change the color of the paragraph or one of all these. Let me change the color of the paragraph. Text. So I'm going to write style. We begin with style. Then I'm going to write color. Let me give it red. Yes. So you are seeing it. It changed to what? Red. So right now, the inline styling in CSS is not a good practice because whenever you're writing your code, doesn't make the code really understandable for women to understand. So when people are trying to read the code and trying to see, people would not just understand what you're trying to specify to your code. And it also makes it look so rough. And that is also a very bad practice because you want to become a professional, not just a beginner writing code and not understanding. So right now I'm going to clear off all this practice and I'm going to show you guys how to implement all these things I've done using the word inline style of CSS. So I'm going to implement this using the inline style of CSS. I'm going to also add more information and see things for yourself. So you are going to be doing this with me and code all along and try to understand all this process. So I'm removing all this. I'm removing all this right away. Moving this. So let me go more online and add more information, useful information. I want this project to look nice so that you guys will understand what I'm saying. And you also pay attention to this class. So right away, I want to use copy some useful information on the web so that you guys are going to understand things I'm going to do with this CSS. So let me go to what is CSS? CSS and web data. Let's copy this information. So I'm going to come here. What is CSS? The h1 tag, h1. I'm going to write what is CSS. So right away, I'm going to copy some information here. So Control C. I'm going to come here and use the paragraph tag. You guys know what a paragraph tag is being for. So P tag. So I'm going to paste this information right away and press Control S. So right now, let me copy more information. So let me name prerequisite for naming this. So let's make this look like this. So let's look at something from here. Prerequisite. So let's give that h2 tag. h2 tag. So I'll name that, or h3. Anyone you feel like using. Let me give it h3. So prerequisite. Right. So next thing I'm going to copy right now is this particular information. Control. So let me copy this and put it in p tag. So the next thing I'm going to do, if you look at this, is a listing. This is a list. So right now, I'm going to use the ordered list. The one we actually used before this is an unordered list. UL means unordered list. So right now, I'm going to make use of the ordered listing. So I'll type OL, ordered list, and give LI. I can also do something. If I press times 3 to show 3 LI tags times 3 tab, look at it. So right now, I'm going to copy this information. I'm going to copy this information. I'm also going to show you guys something. Control C. So let's come back here and paste and preview on our browser and see what it's going to show. Control C to this. So right now, let's come to our browser and see for ourselves. We are seeing this, showing the information, basic familiarity with using computer and using the web passively. We are seeing this. So the next information I want us to copy on the web page, this particular information. So I want us to create a list. Let me expand this. I want us to create a list. Why am I not seeing this? So let me come back here. Back here. Okay. So I'm going to copy this also. Control C. I'm going to paste this second li. Second li. I'm going to paste in this. Control V. I'm going to copy the third one also. Thank God for this. Oh, my web browser just got shut off by itself. So funny. I don't know what was wrong. So right now, let me open it again. I'm going to copy that same information. I'm going to be copying that information again. We just look for random information online that I'm just going to add. So right now, let me go restore last restore. Oh no. Let me restore the PC. So right now, I'm going to copy that info that we're actually checking out. So right now, let me go and look for that information. That information. So let me just copy one information online. See, come here and paste it. Third li that we've created. So this li, control V, and so it on our web browser. This is what we are seeing. So right now I'm going to be styling this using the inline element. Inline element. So right away, let me go back to our web page and include tag. So let me put image somewhere. Let me put image somewhere. Where should I put it? Let's put the image after this. So let me write image tag. And I'm going to write that particular image of someone coding. Images slash let me go back and check our folder. So I'm going to check our folder here. Okay, CICD, CICD, CICD. So right away, let me specify this width and height. So let me give it a width. No, I'm going to use the CSS property, this inline styling property to create that. So no need of that. So right now, I'll come to this place and I'm going to write style. Press tab. So right now, let me first of all target the image tag. So let me target the image, curly brace. So whenever you're writing in internal CSS, you are going to use the name or the class or idea of what you are, the element or the class or idea of what you are trying to change, then opening a curly brace. So right now I'm going to specify a width of 600 pixels, 600 pixel, 100 pixel, and height of 600 pixel. Control S. For this too much. So let me give a width of 800, 800, height of 300. Yeah, this is nice. Okay. Right now, specify this. So right now, let me go back and style the H1 element. So I'm going to put H1 tab, right? So I'm going to open the curly brace. So right now, what I want to specify in this, let me increase this. So I'm going to increase of font size of 32 pixel. So this will become bigger. Of 32. No, I didn't show. Let me give it 40. Wow, so you have seen it, it's getting bigger. So let me now change the color to hack a blue. I mean, it has changed. So let me move it to the center. So I'm going to say text align, text align, text align, center, text align, center. So right now, specify that. So let me increase the font size of our p tag. So our p tag, so every paragraph, let me make every paragraph font size 18 pixel. Wow, so it's more bigger and more brighter for us to see with our eyes. We are seeing it. So right now, let me put a background color here. Background color. So let me give it ash. Ash. Oh, that's black. Let me give it black. So that is a black color. Really making sense. Background color of that. So right now, what should I specify again? So let me go and change the list tag. Li. Style. on. So let me go back and see. So you didn't see that particular listing on those tags, right? So you've seen it. So the boot li has no list right away. So we're going to